in this video we're gonna flip the character. Okay, in the last video we set the movement, so in this video we're gonna flip the character to left direction. If we pressing the A key, the movement becomes -1, so the speed become minus 5 unit. As you can see the speed parameter, so -5 to the left direction. If we play, okay, if we play, we will able to see. If I press the A key, okay, A key, it will go left, but the character doesn't flip or looking toward left. Okay, so we need to deal with that. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a bool parameter. Bool basically means it will be true or false. Okay, so as you can see, facing right. Okay, we are facing right, so what we're gonna say, we're facing right to true. Okay, whenever we press the press the A key, the movement becomes minus. Okay, so we will look we're gonna set facing right to false, because we, and in that case we are facing left. Okay, and again if we are pressing D key, so we are facing right, so facing right we're gonna set to true. Okay, so that's the logic behind it. So we need to open up the player script once more. Okay, player script once more. We're gonna check update in update function, because update functions runs every time, and the start function over here get call when the game start. Okay, it just call one time, the update function get call each time, so we need to check each time. So what we gonna check, if, okay, if this is if condition. Okay, this is if condition, sorry, this is if condition. Okay, in that parameter, in this curly brackets, whatever you put, okay, it should be true. Like as you can see, 3 is greater than 1. We know 3 is greater than 1. Okay, 3 is greater than 1, so whatever you write in this, in between this curly bracket, it will execute. Okay, it will execute, but condition over here should be true. As we know 3 is greater than 1, so whatever we write in the in between this curly bracket, it will be execute. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna check. Okay, if movement, okay, if movement, okay, lesser than 0. Okay, 0f. As we know, movement, whenever we press the A key, input dot get access over here checks what you are pressing. If you are pressing A key, so the this will be -1, so the movement will be -1. So as we know, so -1 is lesser than 0f. Okay, so and we also need to keep track of which direction we are looking. As we can see, we are facing to the right direction. Okay, so it's true. Okay, so what we're gonna do, in the in the top of the class, we're gonna make public. Okay, public bool. Okay, bool basically, this will be true or false. Okay, so we're gonna say facing right. Okay, facing right, by default we're going to set it to true, because as we can see, we are facing to the right direction. Okay, so that is true. Okay, so now if we press the A key, so this movement becomes minus. Okay, and if we are facing right, as you can see, if we play, okay, if we play the game, you will able to see what I'm gonna explain. Okay, just wait for to compile. As you can see, if I pressing the A key and I am facing the right direction. Okay, what are we gonna do, we're gonna make the facing right to false, and we're gonna rotate this character. Okay, so if we press the A keys, the movement becomes minus. Okay, so what we're gonna do, as we know, a movement is lesser than 0 f whenever we press the A key, and we're gonna check. Okay, and facing right is true. Okay, facing right equals true, or just leave it as it is. This also means true. Okay, so if we press the A key, so the movement becomes -1. Okay, movement become minus, okay, which is lesser than 0f. And if we are facing right, as we can see we are facing right, what we gonna do, we gonna go to this character, okay, this character component, transform component, and we are going to rotation. Okay, we're gonna set this to 180 degree, 180 degree. And whenever we setting this y angle, okay, y component to 180 degree, as you can see it's looking towards left. Okay, so we need to go this transform. Okay, so what we're gonna do, transform. Okay, transform dot Euler angles. Okay, Euler angles you have to type, and new vector 3. Okay, vector 3 has x comma y comma z. Okay, it has three component, three axes, x, y and z axis. We need to rotate around y axis, as we know. Okay, whenever we set the 180 degree, the character looking left. Okay, so what we need to do, we're gonna leave the 0f in the x because we don't need to, but we're gonna need to put over here 180. Okay, 180. And for the z direction we're gonna leave it 0f. So and whenever we flip the character to the left direction, as we know we are no longer facing right to the right direction. What we're gonna do, we're gonna say facing right. Okay, facing right, we're gonna set it to false because we are no longer facing right. Control S on your keyboard and add back to Unity. You will able to see when when I'm gonna press the A key, the movement becomes -1, which is lesser than 0f. And if we are facing right, so we're gonna, what we are doing, we are flipping the character in the y component, and we are facing right to setting it false because we are no longer facing to the right direction. Okay, so that's the logic. Just wait for to compile, just wait for to compile, just compiling. And if you are new to my channel, then subscribe it. Okay, you will get more about game development tutorials with in-depth explanation. Also, we don't need to make this field to public, the bool parameter. Okay, we you can set it to private, but for explanation I made that public. Okay, you don't need to. So when I press the A key, as you can see we are facing left. Okay, we are facing left, but when I press the D key, it's still looking to the left direction. So we also need to deal with that. So what are we gonna do, we're gonna check. Okay, else if, we have to type else if. Okay, else if we press the A key, D key, so the movement becomes greater than 0, as we know. Okay, this over here checks what you are pressing. If you are pressing D key, this will be 1, so the movement becomes 1. So as we know, movement will be greater than 0. Okay, so the movement is greater than 0f. Okay, so 0f or 0 unit. And if the facing right is false, when we press the A key, as we have seen that the character looking to the left direction. Okay, means we are not looking to the right direction. So what we can, we are and facing right is false. Okay, facing right, just, and we have to type and facing right is false. Okay, facing right equals false. Or you can do like this, you have to put exclamation mark right in front of facing right. Okay, and then curly brackets. This is also mean facing right is equals to false when you put exclamation mark to the front. Okay, so as we know, when we press the D key, the movement becomes 1. So the movement will be 1, as we know. When 1 is a control S on your keyboard and add back to Unity. Okay, i'm I'm gonna explain what's happening. Okay, just wait for to compile. The bool parameter will be true or false. Okay, so if I press the A key, as we can see, the character face facing right became false because we are no longer to facing right. Okay, and if we press D key, okay, we still looking to the left direction, means facing right is still false. What we need to do, whenever we press the D key, we're gonna set facing right to true, because we will we're gonna set this Y component, okay, rotation to 0. Okay, so we're gonna set it to 0, and we're gonna set the facing right to true because we are facing right, and we're gonna set the Y component to 0. Okay, that's what happening. So what we're gonna do, if we pressing the D key, so the movement becomes greater than 0, and if we are not facing right, what we're gonna do, gonna go to transform. Okay, transform dot Euler angles equal to new, okay, new vector 3, new vector 3. We're gonna set all the x, uh, x y z, we're gonna set it to 0 0 0. Okay, so 0f comma 0f comma 0f, and we're gonna set the facing right. Okay, facing right to true because we flip the character to the right direction. Okay, so that's why we are facing right, setting it to true. Okay, control s on your keyboard and head back to Unity. Also you don't need to make this public. Okay, for explanation I made that public. Okay, that's the reason to explanation. So if you understand, so give a thumbs up to this video. Okay, and subscribe it to for future tutorials. uh, if you didn't understand like that, just comment below, I will definitely gonna make video on that. Okay, uh, so just wait for to compile. So if we play, as you can see, by default facing right is true because we set it to true on the top. Okay, on the top we set it to true. You don't need to make this public. Okay, if I press the A key, as you can see, it's looking left, and facing right became false. As you can see, this facing right box get unticked. Okay, if I press the A key, we are facing right. As you can see, facing right becomes true. Okay, so in this video, in this video, so I have explained about this flipping the character and the bool parameter. So this public bool over here, it will be true or false, and if statement over here, okay, whatever you put, this should be true. If this condition is true, whatever you write in this curly brackets, okay, it will execute, as you see, as you seen in the video. Okay, in the gameplay. So there, why we did in the update function, because update functions run each frame, so we need to check each frame, okay, when the game is running, and the start function just get called one time when the game start. Okay, so that's why we are not doing anything like that in the start function, but we need to get reference like rigid body, something transform like that in the start function. Okay, we need to get access that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you did, so just give a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, then subscribe it for future tutorials. Okay, and if you have any question like that, just comment below, I will likely to answer you. Okay, and lastly, thanks for watching this video.